Um, this image came out and basically confirms that there's a Batman and Robin in Gotham in this new timeline. Look, this costume looks good, but it's also the Michael Keaton esque costume, but with a slightly different updated logo. It's a mix between the Batman '89 logo and the Returns and Forever and Batman and Robin and whatnot. Are you back? Yes, you're back. Thank you. So, yeah, it's very interesting that they have Robin in here because I wasn't expecting Robin to be in this movie, even though Grace said so. But I wasn't expecting that because Robin, frankly, to me, it's a very, very. Uh, I might get hate for this, but I don't think Robin works in live action. It's especially not with that suit, the red and green thing. But
Holy unpopular opinion,
yeah.
KC.
But yeah, so for that reason, I didn't think that Robin would pop up. But here we have a Robin on the mural beside Batman. And we have had Batman and Robin in the past. So this is not the confirmation that Robin exists in the DCU, but it's just a hint at Robin existing in the DCU. But it could also be just that they are basing this drawing over a memory of a previous Robin existing from the Batman and Robin era or whatever. But a lot of people are saying that the Batman '89 had a comic, which was canon to the movie, and that had a Robin, but it was not this Robin. So I'm kind of confused over here. I don't know what's going on, but I think it's interesting that this mural is going to be on a wall in Batgirl, which is set in the DCU and comes after Flash. Does your head hurt yet?
Confusing.
What do you think?
But I'm sure Walter Amada was able to sort it all out on his whiteboard and make it make sense.
Sure.
I think it's like that. It's like that. It's always sunny meme with Charlie Day just right there.
Yeah.
He just wants to figure it out.
What do you think of Robin being on this mural? Was it a surprise? Do you think it's possible that Robin is being set up in this movie for an eventual Nightwing movie, which was announced way back? Do you think that is still possible in the DCEU?
Okay.
I don't know because I mean, when they were making that Robin movie or that Nightwing movie back in 16 or 17, it was to follow Zack's continuity, and it was with the director of Lego Batman, I believe. Like he was gonna do. He's the one who did Tomorrow War.
Chris Mckay, yeah.
So, yeah, Chris Mckay, I think. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a case. It could be a case that they could set it up. I honestly think it's just a reference to the Chris O'Donnell Robin, because if you're having Keaton's Batman in there, and the thing is, like Schumacher, if you even look back in the DVD special features of the Schumacher Batman films, he straight up says, "Yeah, these movies are a continuation of Burton's films. It's just in a different direction." Yeah. So, like, I look at it as kind of like a reference to those adventures that Keaton's Batman had those adventures with Chris O'Donnell's Robin, and they took on the Riddler and Two-Face and Ivy and so forth. So I just see it as that. I don't know if we will get a Robin or Nightwing movie or anything like that, because that would mean if you're gonna get a Nightwing film, you probably will have to get Chris O'Donnell back to be Nightwing, since it's taking in the Bat canon. Or if you're gonna have Robin in there, you're probably gonna get like Tim Drake or Jason Todd. But I feel like Jason Todd is just way too popular as Red Hood than he is as Robin. So I don't know. I honestly just think it's just a reference to the Schumacher films, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think that in this movie we will see Batgirl, of course, and we'll see Michael Keaton's Batman. And I think Robin will have existed with Michael Keaton's Batman because 1992 was a long time since the last time we got to see him. I think in the meantime he did have a Robin. I don't think the Robin is the same age as the mural because if you see the mural, it's damaged, it's worn, it's not like brand new or anything.
It's also
So
not
I
the
think that
exact incarnations of those characters.
the reason I think it's not the exact incarnation because Batman's never going to pose for a picture for an artist. They're never like they're not going to know his exact facial features. To be honest, that's why I think it doesn't look like Michael Keaton. I think they know the outline, the suit, and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but they don't know what he looks like. So that's why I think it looks different. And in terms of Robin, I think this Robin is now in his early 20s or mid 20s, a bit like Dick Grayson from the Titans show. And I think we will see him transition to be Nightwing. I think maybe there's a falling out with Batman, or things are a little bit sour, or maybe he wants to do his own
The
thing, and that's
Titans
where
Nightwing is so good, man.
Oh, he's too good for that. So
Yeah.
he should be the live action Nightwing. But like I think we will get a Nightwing movie because they've been trying to do that since 2017, and I think that will be his origin story transitioning from Robin to Nightwing. So I could see Robin in this one, maybe not in that exact costume or anything, but I think it's coming. And yeah, I think this is the new timeline we're seeing right now, and in this timeline, Michael Keaton had a Robin, and it's Jason Todd or Dick Grayson. Well, this Robin obviously doesn't die. Maybe he does die. Maybe he is killed off, but they're hardly going to do that. They're retconning everything Zack Snyder does. He had his Robin die.
Maybe they'll set up a
Robin's
new
alive.
Robin here.
Yeah, it could. They could do Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
And I think eventually what they'll do is Dick Grayson will become Nightwing. Jason Todd will be brought in as the new Robin. I think that's what they'll do. And,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Batgirl is there then. Maybe eventually we get a Red Hood storyline. But he's setting up the Bat family right now.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it does make sense because again, this is not the Snyderverse continuity after the Flash movie, so they can do whatever they want. They can resurrect Dick Grayson from the dead, and have him be existing in this timeline, and make him into Nightwing and stuff. So it's fine. I think it's okay, and we'll have to wait and see how this goes. But until then, I'm neither excited nor annoyed. I'm just curious as to how they do it. So that's where I'm at right now.
We have to see it to know. Really,
Yeah.
it's just on paper. It's a little bit weird because we don't know what's going on and how this happens. Because J.K. Simmons is his Commissioner Gordon, and is like who is Alfred's obviously dead, but why isn't the Alfred from Batman v Superman now the Alfred in this new DCU? It's a little bit messy and tricky and everything. So we just have to see the movie to see how it works.
Yeah. And we have some new
I just should say Brett. We're gonna say the casting, no? Or
what?
Were you going to talk about the casting that was rumored for? What Brett was talking about?
No.
Dylan O'Brien as Robin.
Yeah, that's a bit later
Batgirl.
after seeing some of the set pictures and stuff.
Okay, sorry.
So there was this image by Craig Williams, who I think is shooting in Glasgow, and this is one of the major Batgirl reveal. Filming is set to take place in an abandoned train tunnel under Glasgow. Could this be being used for scenes depicting an entry and exit point to Michael Keaton's Batman Batcave? See, the thing is, I can understand that Michael Keaton has come into the DCEU after The Flash, right? And the Flash movie is changing that into the new timeline stuff, and the Batgirl movie is set in the DCEU. So we have the DCEU Batgirl, we have DCEU Gordon, we have the DCEU Gotham, and everything else. But we just have Michael Keaton because he came into our DCEU timeline, right? But what about his Batcave? What about his Batmobile? How does that all come in? That part I don't get.
Yeah, well, I just think it's a massive reset in this new universe.
So it's always existing.
Okay. He was. I think and then now Aquaman is in it. Now Wonder Woman is in this universe as well. It merges in that these characters were always in the same universe, but Jason Momoa was Aquaman and Wonder Woman's like, wait,
Right.
what? My Batman was this. It's like Days of Future Past thing where it's a new reset where Wonder Woman kind of has to learn about kind of the past events and stuff. She has memories of
I
stuff
think
that happened,
only
but
Flash
she,
remembers, right?
maybe that's maybe yeah. Flash could be the well. Michael Keaton would have to remember too. I'd say maybe the
Mm,
people that experience. I don't know. I don't think Michael Keaton would be oblivious to it. That would be a little bit weird as well, would it?
I don't know.
It's or could we get a scenario where it's everything's reset and then like Michael or Flash goes to Michael Keaton's Batman and he like, tells him like you're here or something. I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. I just don't know. But like Patrick Stewart knew about it when Days of Future Past.
Right.
It'd be weird.
He was he knew about it. Maybe certain people will know about it if they take part in this event with him. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I can't give you a straight answer because I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. And then we have a another image from the set that's basically of a poster. It says excellent, excellent, and the exact same pose as Hugo Strange. And that is very interesting because I love this character, and if they are introducing Hugo Strange via a background poster and stuff, that means he exists in this world. That's really good.
He was great. Which was it, a game or a movie?
It was a game.
What did I see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the game
yeah.
as well as in Gotham.
Gotham. Yeah, he was really good
Yeah.
in Gotham. I really liked him in Gotham.
Me too.
He's awesome in the Batman, the animated Batman series.
Yes.
Of the 2000s.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, look. It looks like we're going to get like a. It's interesting because Matt Reeves is setting up a Bat universe as well, and now we're going to get another Bat universe with Michael Keaton and them. So it's like what kind of tone will this new Gotham City have? Because the Burton one was very like gothic. It was very dark. It was
You have
does that same template carry over now?
You have a good point there with Matt Reeves's Bat universe and this Bat universe, because I think they cannot do the same characters twice. Like maybe Joker and stuff like that, but I think that they need to have certain villains saved for each universe, because I don't think Matt Reeves is gonna do Hugo Strange or Firefly. So Batgirl can do it. And I don't think Batgirl or the Batgirl universe of, the DCU Batman universe won't do Court of Owls. So Matt Reeves is doing Court of Owls, So stuff like that can be divided in both. So, yeah.
I don't think we see a new Joker in this universe ever again. I don't think Jared Leto ever comes back, unfortunately. But it's interesting because we've talked about the Batman film having Joker. Of course, Joaquin Phoenix had a Joker movie. And Jared Leto is kind of the Snyderverse Joker now instead of the DCU Joker, which I kind of prefer if they actually get to make more.
Yeah. But what if they set up another Joker?
Well, Jack Nicholson was the Joker and he died.
No, I mean, what if they set up another Joker in the DCU in the same style of how Gotham kind of tried to do it by making Joker's death a symbol and other Jokers were, popping up in random alleys and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like.
I don't like that either.
He's such a unique character. He wouldn't be that unique if just another random person became a character. Cameron Monaghan was different because it's the same actor. You know what I mean?
He was
the same
phenomenal.
actor, even though they were twin brothers and stuff like that, or whatever it was. But it was the same actor, so the disbelief wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have Black Canary reference as well. And there is an image here which basically has Black Canary written on it, a poster. And that poster kind of looks like a Birds of Prey poster, or any of the comic Black Canary cover arts and stuff.
It's probably for one of her singing shows.
Yeah,
that's
possible.
In Black Mask's club. Remember she was saying it's probably a poster for that for a show or something like that.
Yeah, and she's in the movie apparently, and so yeah, I really liked her in Birds of Prey. And I loved her performance in Lovecraft Country, and I'm really upset that got cancelled, but she was phenomenal in it, so I'm glad she's coming back. I'd actually like seeing more of her being in different movies than Harley Quinn.
There's rumors as well that she may get her own HBO Max series.
Yes.
So
No, it's
like
confirmed.
the character, there's a lot to explore with the character. So
It's HBAC's movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
like then Michael Keaton working with her will be interesting. Like Michael Keaton's going to take the back seat. He's going to be a mentor to all of these characters.
Yeah.
I think we see him fight in The Flash, and that's it. I think that's the only one he really fights in.
Yeah. And then there's another Easter egg here. There's a store named Sun Dollar Coffee Store, and this is basically from the Booster Girl comics. You can see Sun Dollar Coffee here, and there's Booster Girl. So maybe we already know that Blue Beetle is in production and stuff. So maybe they are trying to set up Booster Girl as well, because you have to have that, you know.
This is some MCU level Easter egg shit,
Right?
where in 5 movies from now we go back and see, oh my god, they told us here.
Yeah.
Which yeah, like I've heard a lot of good things about this character, that it's very funny and witty. So yeah, I think they're setting up a universe here. It sounds like the Flash film has to be successful for it all.
Flash and Batgirl both are setting up this new timeline with Easter eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of irons in those
Yeah.
fires, you know.
Yeah. So that's why I say it's risky.
Very. And here we have images of the new GCPD from the Batgirl set. And their costume is not costume, sorry. Uniform is very similar to the one in BVS. And here's their logo. This is the logo is different from BVS. They recreated the new GCPD logo, which could be a natural upgrade within universe as well. Maybe they change the design, so their police cars are a bit different, and their logo is also a bit different. And we have Leslie Grace herself here wearing a jacket and that same uniform inside. She is going to be a police officer or detective or whatever. She's basically going to be in the GCPD. I think eventually they'll make her commissioner, but for now she's probably just an officer. And yeah, here are more images of her wearing a hood and a fully covered jacket. Maybe she's wearing a Batgirl costume inside, and that hasn't been revealed yet. And yeah, there are more pictures of her just on set enjoying. And yeah, so what's interesting to me in this picture is that her hair isn't very red. She's just like normal, brunette.
I just looked up that account, and they posted about an hour ago. She has red hair,
but it's not really red. It's kind of brunette, but red is basically like a wig that Batgirl wears in some iterations, which is extremely bright red, right?
Yeah. Well, there's the ones I'm looking at are bright red.
The recent one?
Yeah, there's one like just an hour ago, and she's outside, and it's really red. It's so red.
Yeah,
I'm checking
too.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah. It kind of looks like brunette still. I don't know.
Kid, leave the brunette to the side. It's red.
It doesn't look red to me at all.
Really?
Yeah. There's just bright lighting, and it looks like the same brunette hair. You look at the last picture, the one that's on the screen right now.
I think it looks red.
I don't know.
It looks pretty red.
Yeah. Kissy, you got an eye problem, man.
I don't know. My screen is not showing me red. It looks brown, brunette-ish.
Maybe need glasses.
Man, that's red. This is
Hold
the
on,
whole.
let me check on my
thing.
phone or something.
Yeah.
This is literally what color is that dress?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That last one is that, or the one where you see her at the side. You can just see her nose. That's definitely red. Brett agrees in the chat.
No.
It's red.
Even on my phone, I don't see red. The second last picture, I see red because of the lighting, I think. The second last picture definitely looks red. This one.
Yeah.
This one looks red.
That's it's all red. It's all red.
I mean,
It's red.
okay, but she didn't look red in this image. Look how.
Yeah, but it obviously changes it. So
Yeah, that's probably a wig then. This is probably a wig.
you can see just
You can
will
see
not.
not every redhead has like the same shade of red that like Amber Heard has as Mira.
Casey you just won't give up.
Yeah,
She's wearing a
because
wig.
yeah.
She's wearing a wig.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when you're saying red, because look, this is Batgirl red. I'll show you.
Well, like I just think like earlier in the film she'll have the brunette hair and she'll eventually get red hair and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
that could be. Is it a I don't
Look,
know,
this is Batgirl red hair. It's not that red.
But, yeah, that could be a wig as well, actually, because isn't the
Exactly.
Batgirl in the Batgirl Batwoman show?
Yeah,
does she have red hair.
she has red wig,
costume
yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, so it could be something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because to me it doesn't look that red, because that Batwoman show has like really red, like crimson red.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There that you can see it.
Yep.
Side.
So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
The great red debate.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was from there, and we have more set pictures, and it seems like this is a store called Bressie, which is another Easter egg from the comics, from the Batgirl comics. This store is in there. There's more stores and stuff. One thing that got me interested is this picture right here, because it's snowy Gotham, and I hope it's not just on set, and it's in the movie itself, because I love a snowy Gotham. Even some of the BVS concept art had that, and I think that would have made BVS even better.
Wasn't Batman Returns? Wasn't that snow?
Yes.
As well. That it elevates a movie for
Yep.
me. Snow, especially
at December time, man, when this movie kind of
Yeah,
releases.
Especially also get so used to just kind of like the rain in every kind of comic movie that you rarely get snow.
Like got Christopher Nolan ones. They never had anything, rain or
Dark.
No, Dark Knight
Yeah,
Rises
that's
had
what I was
snow.
gonna say.
Oh,
Dark
did-
Knight Rises had that, and also Wonder Woman 84 ended with that Christmas snow thing. Just one scene though.
Yeah.
So did Spider-Man No Way Home, didn't it?
Yeah,
At the end.
Spider-Man No Way
Christmas,
Home
yeah.
at the end. Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. It's Batman v Superman would have been cool in snow.
Totally.
Yeah.
Probably it's probably more expensive though, is it?
I guess.
Actually, no. They said they had to push back filming because of that, because they were going to start filming in like the beginning of 2014, but because of script problems stuff like that, they had to move the filming to the summer, so they couldn't do it in snow anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here are the Batgirl directors just on set, taking selfies or going live on Instagram, whatever that is.
Or trolling people again about which Batman's in it.
Yeah, dude, they totally got us, man.
He needs to explain what happened there, because
Yeah,
that was just
Absolutely.
ridiculous.
especially when like they said, "Oh, which Batman will be in?" He goes,
Yeah.
"The real Batman."
Come on.
Everybody has a different interpretation of what the real Batman is.
Exactly.
Come on.
You know.
But yeah, no shade to them. I'm still looking forward to the movie. It seems interesting, and they seem very passionate and cheerful. So yeah, looking forward to that. And here we have Jacob Scipio, who is cast. I think he's cast as one of the police officers, but his
Killer
role
Moth.
isn't confirmed yet.
I
But
heard stuff that was Killer Moth.
yeah, so that one rumor is suggesting that this comes from Reddit actually, and it's repeated by Batgirl Film News too, that they are probably playing Killer Moth. I initially thought that they were he was playing the Holiday Killer, which is basically Falcone's son. That would have made this very interesting to me, but I don't know how Killer Moth would fit in this with Firefly already being in the movie. I don't know. But yeah. Interesting. And the final thing we have here is another rumor that suggests that Dylan O'Brien is in talks or the top runner up, front runner for Nightwing or Robin.
Yeah, he's of the list I've seen, he's probably the most popular. And usually, it's not the most popular actor that they go for these types of role, but I think he'd be fine. He's good in the Maze Runner. Was he in Maze Runner?
Yes, that's the
Um,
only thing I know him from.
Oh, but actually, there's a good one, Love and Monsters, I think it's called. He's in
I
that,
never saw that.
and yeah, he kind of plays a character where I don't think maybe he is breaking the fourth wall, but he like talks to the camera and stuff like that, or he's narrating the story, and there's these like weird monsters and stuff, and he travels across the country to this girl he loves. And it's a really good film, but that's where I kind of started liking him as an actor because he had so much charisma on screen. So I think he'd be brilliant as a DC character, a Nightwing. And yeah, I'd be all for him. He's the only one I really know of the list. The guy from Aladdin hasn't really gotten any big roles since Aladdin, so that will probably kind of push him out of the role a little bit. So I could see Dylan O'Brien getting that. I think he probably will get it.
Hmm. Interesting. Let's see what happens. And with that, we wrap up our Batgirl topic. It was a lot to cover, I know. A lot came out these past 2 days, and yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how the movie will be. And I actually want it to be theatrical. I want to see. I think it will be theatrical as well because Michael Keaton is in it, J.K. Simmons is in it, and they're doing so much stuff in there. Why not?
It's weird how
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle is
Yeah.
theatrical, and now the return of Michael Keaton is on streaming.
Yeah.